Ooh, hello there, my fellow miners and crafters. GoodTimesWithScar here, and welcome back to the wonderful worlds of hermits and crafting. And we're here at Scar's Frontier Outpost, getting ready to start building once again on the server by starting a brand new project, which is the courthouse for Hermitcraft. That's right, we're going to build a beautiful Hermitcraft style courthouse with all sorts of cool and unique things within it. And I'm really excited to finally get this project underway. And all hail and bow down to the giant jelly. There we go. So yeah, we've got to get that project all started and ready to go. But before we do that, we're going to head over to the market district and check out Scar's Enchanted Tool Forge to see how our stock is holding up. And of course, if we've made any of those sweet, sweet diamonds while we've been gone. And welcome to the Brown Market District, and of course, Scar's Enchanted Tool Forge, and it's great to be back. And I finally added the sign on the side of the building, designating that it's a tool forge. And I think it came out pretty cool. I like that. It's got the little shine to it. And let's head inside and see if we've made any orders or sales. Here we go. And of course, nobody bought any of those guys. Let's see, any special orders? Doesn't look like it. And then let's sneak over here for special order pickups. I believe we did have quite a few special orders when I left that I forgot to do. And I definitely apologize to those. I'm going to reach out to those guys and see how mad they are at me. We'll see. All right, so let's start checking our stocks. So none of those. Ooh, there we go. We've got a sale. Awesome. So we got 10 diamonds and we need to restock our fortune there. Nothing on that account. Nobody ever buys that because it's got like 1 point of damage. All right, let's check. Hey, there we go. There's another 10. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. And those are always empty. Let's check this. 15 beautiful diamonds. Oh, I love it. I love it. So we got quite a few of these to actually restock. And another 15. Wait a second. We've been robbed. We've been robbed. Wait a second. That's 20. That's 15, right? Yeah. Oh, I'm gonna have to call Sheriff False on this. Oh my gosh, we've been bamboozled. I'm gonna leave that in there. I'm gonna leave that in there for an investigation. All right, so let's move over here and see what we got. All right, we need to restock that. Oh, hello, 10 diamonds. Get into my inventory. All right, beautiful, wonderful, awesome. Now I got it. Nobody ever buys troll hoe. There we go, and there's some fish. I guess we'll have that later. I don't see any diamonds in this area. I'm pretty sure I stocked everything. Oh, beautiful, another set. Wow, we've got a ton of work to, oh my gosh, another set, there we go. Look at the beautiful shiny things. Oh, I love it. We've got to do some amazing work over here and getting these all restocked. And of course, contacting Sheriff False over an investigation of somebody underpaying. But there we go, my friends. I think that is pretty good. The shop is doing very well. Look at that. Look at those stacks. Oh, I love stacks. I love stacks of shiny little diamonds. They're so beautiful and wonderful. But we went on the tour of the market district. We took a look at all the brand new buildings here, but there's one in particular that looks so sad and just neglected. And that, of course, is Scar's Leaf Your Diamond shop. And we got to start working on this. I think I'll probably do it on streams, but let me know. Do you guys want to see me work on this on videos or streams? It might make fun stream content, but my thoughts are, of course, to build some little buildings inside here. And that's where you can go to get your leaves and your landscaping services and maybe some other things that we're not going to talk about at the moment. But there we go, my friends. We've got, oh man, look at those shiny diamonds. I love it. I'm just going to put them in my other hand so I can stare at them while we're walking. But there we go, my friends. It is time to head off to the White Market District. No, the White Municipal District, and start working on, of course, the courthouse. And we're coming down for a landing here. We're going to see if we can get down to our storage room here. Let me switch over to F5. Oh no, we're going to crash. Oh, my wings. I've got to get used to the wings, my friends. I've got to get used to the wings. And if you remember, our last project on Hermitcraft was our work down here in our underground section. So let's sneak on over here and take a quick look at some of the projects that we completed before we left. This, of course, is our minecart station. And then just over the corridor here is our brand new storage room, looking very, very beautiful. So let's head off and store our diamonds, if I remember which chest they are in. Oh, there is their chest. And then, of course, we've got to take these ones out of our hand. There we go. Look at all those shiny, beautiful things. Oh, I love it. There we go, my friends. All right, so we need to bring some more materials over to our project site. So let me fill my inventory up and I'll meet you at the courthouse. And welcome back, and we're here in the White Municipal District getting ready to start the courthouse. And look at all of the beautiful builds all assembled and ready to go here already. We have False's stable, Python's map building, and of course the Goodwill's Knight's office building, all looking very beautiful. And of course, Joe's working on his library soon to come. So this is the plot that Azuma gave us for our super awesome courthouse. So this courthouse in his deception was supposed to be big, massive, and it's supposed to play a bit of a role in some of the future things on the server. So we got to do this right. We got to really make this awesome. So I think I've come up with some really, really cool ideas. And as you can see, I've just did a little bit of, you know, kind of layout, getting things all set up. And of course, where'd that Enderman go? Oh, there he is. He's sneaking around. Anyway, my friends, let's just jump right into it. So as you can see, these are kind of our pillars to start out with. So first thing we're going to do is we're going to start filling this in. We're going to start getting some stairs built down like so. And let me get just a little bit of scaffolding built up on the back end here, just to get that all arranged and ready to go. So of course, this is one of 3 of our staircases that will flank on the sides here, which will look very, very beautiful. Now the courthouse is going to be made, of course, of quartz. So it's going to be really the quartz house, if you will. I'm really, really excited about this because I think the design is going to be really wonderful. Now, when I was gone, the bone block was added. And I thought for a really, really fun kind of surprise, we might be able to use bone block for the building material within the courthouse. But unfortunately, without half slabs and of course stairs, it's just not feasible, unfortunately. It would be amazing. The bone block is a very beautiful block. It could be eventually one of my favorite blocks in Minecraft for building, but unfortunately, without the added benefit of stairs and half slabs, it's just useless for me. You know, maybe we can incorporate maybe into a modern house for walls and things of that nature, but as a major building block, unfortunately, it's just not feasible. And especially for this project because of the immense detail that will be added. But it's a shame. It's a real shame because it's an amazing block that really could see great potential within the game and for builders. Us builders, my gosh, somebody throw us a bone, like literally they threw us, actually, yeah, we literally wanted a bone thrown to us. They gave us a bone block. But unfortunately, I feel like it was kind of a rotten bone. Anyway, all right, so next thing we're going to do is we're going to start cutting out these sections right here. We're just going to get rid of our little scaffolding blocks like so. And then we're just going to kind of figure out where we're going to go with this. Goodbye, Ren. Goodbye. And then we're going to place these blocks here along like so. And this will just kind of help make up the staircase. We're using the scaffolding blocks like so just to save a little bit on our andesite. There we go. Place those blocks like that. There we go. Wonderful. And you can kind of see how that basic design looks. And now let me add that design here and there and on the back side. All right, and welcome back, and it looks like we've got our staircases all ready to go. So first thing we need to do next to be able to get our platforms built so we can make our super awesome columns on either side is to start filling in this area. So to start filling this in with a pattern that we choose with a variety of different stones. So smooth stone, andesite, different things like that. So I think from the stairs, we're gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And then on our 8th block right here, we're going to start bringing the walls upwards like that. And of course, we're not going to be using netherrack, but that is our scaffolding block for today because I'm out of dirt. All right, so as you can see, we're just going to slowly just start to incorporate blocks like this. So we're just going to, let me grab out some smooth stones so I can show you. There we go, grab that, beautiful, wonderful, awesome. So as you can see, we're just going to start smoothing this out and adding some different things in here like that, just so it gives it a little bit of variety of different stones. And then here and there, we can kind of go in there and just replace those blocks like that. But yeah, so let's just continue to fill this section in like a so. All right, so what I've been working on is getting some rails built up here. So putting some little bit of rails. Now I am going to remove this block on top and replace it with something else. So we're going to get there in just 1 second. There we go. So I was working on this section over here, and this is going to be kind of a repeating pattern throughout, is eventually getting these designs built in. There's going to be way more detail in these little corners, and once they get installed, we're going to mix in a bunch of different colors and textures, but we just need to get the basics done, right? We just need to get those basics filled in. All right, so this block right here is 1, 2, 3, and I think I'm going to go, yeah, one more block over like that. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. And then bring this one downwards like that. Yeah, there we go. So that'll work wonderful. But it is so fun to be building again. I can't tell you guys how excited it is to be on the server once again amongst all the wonderful hermits and building and just being creative again. It took away a long time to kind of get like creative flow going, if you will. Like trying to get back into the swing of things was so difficult this time. I'm not sure. I think it's just, you know, when you go through something and it just takes a long time to kind of recover, but you also have to kind of recover not just physically, but mentally. You know, you kind of got to get those mental energies back up, if you will. And I think they were really deficient. And I think it just took a little while to kind of get that part also going. It just, looking at builds and things like that, like I was just blank. Like I was just looking at like a white canvas and I'm just like, what do I want to put onto that canvas? And there literally was like nothing in my brain. And eventually got those muscles going again. Those brain muscles are moving, they're firing, and we're making some cool things. I'm really excited about the future of projects and all those wonderful things on the server. And just getting back on the server is incredibly inspirational. Seeing the incredible builds each and every one of the hermits do is absolutely wonderful. And that's what I love about the server so much, is it's just so inspirational, and the amount of inspiration that I've gotten for this build, just from little things, like just little things and ways of thinking and stuff like that has really helped. So, all right, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, and I think that's good. If it's not, you know what? We're gonna fix it. It's not that big of a deal. All right, so we've got those 2 corners built and we're ready to go. So you can kind of get an idea of the scale of the build, which I'm absolutely excited about. All right, my friends. So as you can see, we're going to do just a little bit of goofing around here. We're just going to try a couple things. If it doesn't go the way we want, you know what, my friends, we can always fix it. There we go. And then let me grab out some scaffolding. Beautiful, wonderful, awesome. So I just want to start laying out the columns. Start to get the columns built up and ready to go. So first thing we're going to do, we're going to go boom and a bam, like a so. Very good, very good. Now we're going to take out this guy and we're going to bring these pieces along here like that. And then sneak around the back. Very, very cool. All right. So you can kind of see how those little colors and things are going to work out. Very cool. And then I had to go and grab out some cyan clay. So I think that'll be really cool. So we're just going to build that up a little bit. It's just little bits here and there, little bits here and there. I'm going to place these blocks along there like that, and then cut these ones inward like that. Beautiful. And then sneak around the back and connect those ones like that. Awesome. And we can bring these upwards. Now, this is where the bone block would have come in really cool. Like in a test world, I did like a little test with, the quartz and the bones, and the bones look so cool. But like I said, no half slabs, no stairs. It's just a no-go for me. There we go. Beautiful. Because that is where we're at with Minecraft, is we need to figure out how to be different and how to make our builds stand out even more when we're trying to design them. And half slabs and stairs are our number one, way of doing that. And without those, it just looks bland and boring and Minecraft alpha, if you will. So there we go. We've got a column built and all set, and I think that's pretty good. So once we get back here, it's going to get a little tight. So it's a little tight. So we could consider, bringing this outwards a little bit more, if you will. But yeah, I don't know. We'll see about that. We'll see about moving this platform back. But for the most part, I want to keep it about this length as much as we can. But yeah, so I'm going to start adding these columns over here. We're going to keep with about the same style as before. We'll just add a little scaffolding here and there. But I think this is good. And your feedback is always incredibly important to me to make sure we're doing the things that you guys like. But I think that's good. Actually, no, Scar, that's not good at all. You failed. Yep, you failed, Scar. You failed. You failed all over the place. There we go. We'll put that like that. We'll jump back like so. And then this guy's goes a boom and a bam. You'd think after you did it once, you'd be able to do it. But no. There we go. Beautiful. And we'll get that swooped around there. Now, you guys have been asking too about the Wild West Town. And Wild West Town, if you're a longtime subscriber, I'm always talking about, we're going to build this, we're going to build that. And that is definitely one of the ones I've always been talking about. But I think this Hermitcraft season, this is the one. This is totally the one to make this happen. That great vision that we have for a Wild West Town being a port of commerce, if you will. And I think that's just going to be really, really cool. Now, port of commerce, you may be asking, well, Scar, what is this? Well, port of commerce is, I was thinking, would it be by land or by sea? And I think it's going to be by land. And it's going to be trains. So lots of trains activity. So we're going to try to figure out how to make like giant convincing steam trains. And you know what? I'm going to point out, I have no idea how to do that. Like how to make a steam train. Of course, this isn't going to be functionable. We're not going to be able to be steaming around the map. Wouldn't that be actually amazing? But, we're not going to be able to be doing that. But what we'll be able to do is just make some really cool steam trains. And you'll see those way out into the map. And you'll be like, whoa, where does that go? And you'll follow it and you'll see another one and another one. And then eventually you'll lead to our town, and our town will be built around the railroads. I've been watching, you know, like Hell on Wheels, which I absolutely love, that television show on AMC, and it's about building the railroad. And it was a kind of a bit of, it inspired me to do the railroad aspect of the town. I was trying to think of like what would make the town unique. And I think that will make it really unique. And I'm really excited about that. All right, my friends. So let me finish this column and I'll be right back. All right, and welcome back, and let's start working on the column. So what I want to work on is getting the columns all assembled and ready to go in a partial state. So at least they're ready for the ceilings and all that stuff. And then of course I would like to do the arches for the doors. So first thing we're going to do here is we're just going to make sure we have this counted out properly. So these are 2 blocks high. And then we're going to bring this up to 11. So there's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. Beautiful, wonderful. And then we'll just bring up these sections like so. And yeah, I think this will look good. And I think it'll all kind of fit with the general style of the white district, which is really cool because everybody's got a little bit of a gray and some of the white quartz in the mix. And I think that'll be really cool. I do think for an accent color, we will be incorporating a bit of red within the design. So I think that'll be, it's kind of a unique little aspect of it slightly. And I think that'll be pretty nice. Other than that, I want to keep it with these kind of basic colors. And then just kind of add a little cobble, little stone in different variations. I don't want to add too many colors. We will be adding wood. I forgot to mention that. The interior of the courthouse, because looking at courthouses, so I did a little research and things of that nature, what any good Minecrafter should do when they do a project. I found that a lot of, you know, courthouses, they have, you know, a really nice kind of stone facade on the outside. And then on the inside, it looks like we are totally out of our columns. There we go. So on the outside, there's stone, of course. And then on the inside, really heavy dark woods. So that's kind of what we're going to achieve. I also came up with a really cool lamppost design. I think you guys are going to really like, or not lamppost, but more just kind of interior lamp, if you will. I think it'll be really cool. I'm looking forward to showing it to you guys. There we go. Looking good, my friends. Looking good. Let me finish this other one on this side, and then we'll work on our doorways. And welcome back. So one thing I forgot was the tops. We forgot to add the tops. So that's what I've been adding over here. And this, of course, is stairs wrapping all around. So why don't we do that right now? So what we're doing is we're just clicking on like so, then jumping on over and clicking along like so. And I think that looks really cool. So I'm really excited from the way this looks from a distance. I think it actually looks pretty cool. And I think it will kind of have a nice little spot here. And I'm really happy actually about it. There we go. But of course, it's all up to you guys how it looks and all that good stuff. Like I can say like, oh man, that looks cool. But in the end, it's really up to you guys to make that determination. All right, so let's head on down and let's take a look at our progress and see if we have accomplished anything today. Oh, there we go, my friends. What do you think? I think those are some pretty darn cool columns. So let's talk the rest of it. So what I'm thinking is another layer above this, you know, right about there is going to be another layer going across here. And then there's going to be, of course, a point going straight up like that. Oh, I think that'll look really cool. I'm really, really excited about that. And what I want to do now is kind of nail down a little bit of our facade. So why don't we grab out some standard quartz? There we go. So I'm going to grab out our little quartz blocks here. And let's see. So our doorway should be about 3 wide. So I'm going to cut out this for now. And I'm actually going to make this go across here just so we have something to click on. There we go. Wonderful. And then let's scoot on over here. All right. So 3 blocks. And then let's see. Let's start it here. And then let's do another one here. So something like that. I think that generally looks okay, but I think I'm going to push it back another block. I'm going to push it back another block on either end like so, and then I'm going to be able to go boom and a bam, and then have 3 blocks in the center. There we go, my friends. Looking good. All right, so next thing, this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Beautiful. And then boom, and you guessed it, bam. No, you sneaky. You saw that thing switch over. There we go. Oh man, that's like one of the most frustrating things about servers is when they do that to you. You know, you get it up there, you get it where you want it, and then bam, they just like, they trick you. They trick you. They try. They definitely try. There we go. And get that across there. And now let me get a little scaffolding built up here. All right, looking good. And this is why I do think the red will look good with these color palette. Look at just the red tones next to these blocks. I think that looks cool. Of course, netherrack's not the nicest looking block. But I think once we incorporate some other stuff into it, I think it'll start to look pretty nice. All right, and then we'll connect these blocks like so. All right, okay, we're getting there, We got some stuff going. And then we'll take this guy, we're gonna place that boom, we're gonna place that like so. And let's just get a moment, let's take a minute, let's get a little breather, kind of figure out where we're going. So what I'm thinking about is here and here, like that. And I'll jump back down and give you guys just a second to kind of take it all in, see what we got. And I think I'm gonna bring these ones like that. Okay, I like it, one thing I'm going to do is I'm going to go boom, boom, and then grab myself a little chisel block, and I'll place a little chisel guy right on top. Nice. I love building in Minecraft, especially just freestyle building like this. Just trying to come up with a quick idea for an entrance like this. Just fun. Like, it's fun to just let those creative juices flow and just see where they take you. There we go. And jump on down, and let's just get kind of an overview. Let's cut all our scaffolding down, and I like it, my friends. I like it quite a bit. So what we're going to do is we're going to, of course, have walls on the back side here, and this will just frame the doorway. Just frame the doorway. And the reason I've done details before structure is I want to give you guys a good sense of, I got to be straight for this sunset. There we go. I had to make sure I was symmetrical. The reason is I really want to give you guys an idea of the colors, the textures, and the details that will be going in. By the next episode, we'll get to those structure details, and you'll be able to see the giant quartz building rise. And well, my friends, this has been Good Times with Scar, and it is wonderful to be back building once again. And hopefully you guys are excited as I am for all of the future builds and wonderful things coming. And of course, the courthouse. Let me know. Give me some feedback on our columns and our designs and all of those wonderful things. And I think I'm going to go 2 blocks either end like that, and then bring those all the way upwards to about 11. Yeah, I think that'll be pretty cool. And until next time, my friends, this has been Good Times with Scar, and we'll see you later.